Welcome to Real Estate Essentials. I'm your host, Jay Deere. I know we're going to have an early spring because I can feel the real estate heating up. I'm Jay Deere. I've been on top of Utah's real estate market for over 10 years. I will show you things about this market that you never knew. So spring's coming up and everybody's getting into this, remodel and starting to work on their homes and their gardens and all this kind of stuff. And what's better than the home show? And so I've got Roxanne Bennett here, and you're in charge of the home and garden show here for Utah County?
We are so excited. It's coming up this weekend, and you're going to be there with us, and we are thrilled because it's March 14th and 15th at UVU at the UCCU Center. And you can get there 10 to 9 on Friday, and then 11 to 9 on Friday, and then 10 to 7 on Saturday.
Wonderful. And so what can people expect to see here?
You know, the great thing about the home show is there's everything you could possibly imagine for your home. For whether it be you're looking for your gardening stuff. Last year we incorporated a landscape area, and this year it's going to be absolutely incredible. We have Chris Jensen Landscaping coming in, and they're doing 120 feet by 40 feet of all things outdoor. We're going to have giant trees. We're going to have water features.
So you're going to have the outdoors, indoors.
Yeah, and that is so fantastic. We're right here at Warburton's with all their fantastic outdoor furniture, and
they're going to be there.
They're going to be there with all the outdoor stuff. So I think it's going to be incredible. So anything you could possibly dream of for your home, we'll have right there at the show.
So if somebody was looking to remodel or build or a high-end build, what kind of builders are you going to have there?
Well, and that's the great thing, because whatever you're looking for, if you're looking to sell your home, we're going to have the Realtors Association who's going to be there, and you can talk to realtors about what to do, what your home's going to be worth. But we're also going to have your builders there. So we have Edge Homes, who's one of our fantastic sponsors. They're going to be there with a huge, great display talking about all their different communities. And then we have someone like Ed Axley Homes, who is incredible high-end builder. So whatever you're looking for, whatever your price range, there's going to be someone there.
But the really cool stuff, though, is kind of the products. I mean, the new stuff, right?
Seriously, it is so incredible. I built my house 6 years ago, and frankly, there's so many new things, and I think, oh, but I want to do that. I want to add that into my home. Like you were talking to me earlier about that fantastic concrete that can seal your stuff.
Because they poured my concrete, but they made some sort of mistake, so it all pitted and all started to crack. And so I was at one, and they actually had some product they put over the top, makes it look like sealed, like pressed concrete, which is so beautiful.
And that's really, there's so many things that you can find.
Where would you find that? If you wanted to go online or something, you'd have to search forever to find stuff, but you just walk in the door.
That is what's incredible about a home show. No matter what you're looking for, if you want to redo your countertops, there's granite guys there, there's countertop guys there, whatever you need for your home.
Professionals are there to talk to.
Right. And all
Instead of calling them to your house, you can just show up there and talk to them. And
exactly.
Which is great.
Yeah, and it's incredible. And you can book, like I always book my spraying for the outdoors for the bugs,
Oh, yeah.
while I'm at the show, because they have show specials. So
That's
it's just incredible. Anything that you can want or need for your home is right there.
Okay, good. So if somebody wanted to get tickets to this, how would they?
What they can do is they can contact their local realtor, and their realtor will give them a code to get some complimentary tickets, or they can just go to our website, which is uvhomeshow.com, and they can put in the code,
which is HomeFun14.
HomeFun14, and they can get half off.
Which is great.
Which is incredible.
But they really want to contact their realtor.
They
want
to contact your realtor, and they'll get you some complimentary tickets.
Okay, good. They can be doing some giveaways or what?
We're doing tons of fun giveaways. So all they have to do is go online, register for their tickets.
So if they register online before they show up.
Before they show up, you automatically get entered. But at the show, you can enter again. Warburton's is giving away an incredible outdoor swing. Home Depot is giving away $2,000 worth of products. There's so many amazing fun things and fun giveaways right there at the event. So when you come, you just register, and you can get be entered to win all these great prizes.
Awesome. So if they want to go to the website, what is it again?
It's uvhomeshow.com. Click right on there, get your tickets right there. The code is entered on the website so that you can automatically get your half price.
Well, I'm excited. It's coming up this weekend. Then Friday, and it's Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. So it's going to be 11 to 9 on Friday, and then 10 to 7 on Saturday.
Yeah, so you guys want to show up there. I'm going to be doing the MC part of things, which will be kind of fun.
So
right?
excited to have
Right?
you, and you're gonna have a little mini studio.
Yeah, we're gonna have
so
the studio
people
set
can
up
check
so
it
we
out.
can meet with people and talk about things that are going on in real
Right.
estate. So be sure to come by and check us out at the Home and Garden Show.
You don't need someone dropping the ball on your mortgage. Recruit a professional. Darren Rhodes, Utah's Mortgage Pro. He's got the skills, speed, and experience to win the best financing for your home. So draft Darren today at utahmortgagepro.com.
Darren, we're headed down to Highland, which is a really nice area down in Utah County. And I picked this one out because we almost couldn't show the amazing views it has from the back of the house, but because it was kind of cloudy that day. But this got some really cool features in this house. As you can see the side of the house right there, they actually have a second entrance where you have the ability that you could actually have a couple potential offices in there.
Oh, nice.
Got a nice big backyard and it backs to open space. And so it just seems to go forever. It's on 0.64 acres.
Which is pretty big.
Oh, it's really big. The nice thing about these neighborhoods, these particular neighborhoods, these are built out in kind of the mid-70s area. And in Highland, they were building out big lots. And so obviously these homes, all of them around them are on these big, huge lots. And so you get kind of in that middle level price range. Always land's so important. And this one's really nice because it's got big land and it backs to that to the canyon there.
Which makes it feel even bigger.
Yeah.
You know,
It's open space.
I grew up in Highland, and all of these homes in these more established neighborhoods have these big lots, and so you have all these open spaces. You've got it, your neighbors have it.
Yeah.
Nice
It
feel.
flows really well.
Yeah.
And so in the middle level, it's actually built out like the very high-end houses, but it's just kind of that mid-level, which is great because land and location is extremely valuable. That's what you look for, land and location, because you can always do whatever you want to do to the house, right?
That's right.
You can update it, you can change it, you can bulldoze the thing, but as long as you have the land and location, that's why this one's a good purchase.
Yeah, in my opinion, this is a great neighborhood.
Yeah, it's in high demand. There was one that sold right across the street last year, and there were multiple people trying to get at it because even though it was under contract, they were trying to figure out how to get, because the established, big, neighborhood, real nice.
Yeah.
So Darren, if you were looking at a loan on this one, what would it look like?
Yeah, of course. So you'll have a lot of loan options available, assuming you can qualify. But let's take a look at what a conventional loan would look like if you did a 30-year.
Can you do FHA on this level?
If you brought in a pretty large down payment,
What's the cap? They have a cap here, right?
Yeah, about 271.
So this is above that.
Yeah, so this is above that cap. So you would have to bring in a pretty sizable down payment.
So
to
let's
do an
talk
FHA
about a
loan.
conventional financing.
Yeah. So if you did a conventional loan with 5% down, 30-year fixed, if your APR was right around that 5.057 mark, then your principal and interest and mortgage insurance, all three of those together, would be $1,795 if your mortgage insurance was monthly.
You're kidding? That's not very much money.
No, it's not very much money, especially for a nice home on 2/3 of an acre.
My goodness.
Now, it doesn't include your taxes and insurance, so it'd be a little bit more.
Yeah, but you're not talking hundreds.
No.
Yeah, that's actually a really good deal. I'm surprised it was that low. This is better rent. And there's that backyard again. They've really built it out. They've got they've got a tree house, and they've got a garden, and of course, like it just opens that open space. It's just
It's a fun treehouse.
You gotta have one of those, right?
Yeah, put the barbecue up there.
It's good. It's beautiful property. This one's gonna sell.
I have Heather here, the owner of Osmond Design, and now I've always been a big fan of your stores because I absolutely love them. They're just beautiful.
Thank you so much.
So you're going to be involved in the Home and Garden Expo, right?
We are, absolutely.
And so you guys going to have like a booth there, and what are
We
you
have
going to be
a
doing?
huge booth right in the center of the expo. It's going to be awesome. We're the only furniture and interior design store that will be there. So come to the expo. We're happy to answer any of your questions, furniture, interior design, colors, anything that you need, we're there. So
That's great.
happy to see you.
Now, tell me a little bit more about your business and how you guys got started and how you guys got to the point you're at now.
You're going to love this because you're in real estate. I actually was a licensed real estate agent 18 years ago. Still have my license, but I don't sell real estate like I used to. But I actually help people in their homes, in selling their homes or in looking, to help people purchase homes. And I'd walk around to people's homes and I was just absolutely amazed at what people had in their homes and were trying to sell their homes. And so I started making
So you were almost going like the
plans.
staging aspect, and then it just kind of then branched into owning your own furniture stores.
Absolutely. So just helping people create and stage their homes, move things around, change paint colors so that they could sell their home in the quickest amount of time, obviously for the highest amount of money.
And this was how long ago?
That was how Osmond Designs was actually developed in 2001.
Wow.
I know.
So you were ahead of the curve because everybody was kind of coming up. That came up after that.
It has been, yeah. And a lot of the big furniture stores that actually were in business at that time are now out of business, the interior design stores. And we've just continued to grow. So we are having so much fun.
Yeah, because you guys have such unique styles and completely different. That's what sets you guys apart from like one of the big retailers is you have stuff that fits this market, right?
Thank you so much. That's so nice. We have 2 stores, one in Lehigh, one in Orem. They're both about 20,000 square feet.
I mean, they're big.
They're big
These
stores.
are not little ones.
No, and we have high end, low end, tons of stuff in the middle. And again, all different kind of styles,
Because you guys can buy just specifically for this market.
Yeah.
Whereas some of these bigger ones, they have to buy for Vegas, they have to buy for Phoenix, they have to buy for, but you
Right.
guys can focus on the style that people like here.
Absolutely. And I was born and raised in Utah, so I get the whole Utah thing, and everybody has a different taste. The fun thing about furniture and just interior design in general is that we all want it to be a reflection of who we are. So if you take your personality, definitely apply some of those design elements, some of the rules, but then also break a few rules here and there and have some fun. That's what will make your home and make it something you love.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you guys are going to be at the Home Expo, and you're also providing a bunch of furniture for the different people that are in there, though, right?
We are, yeah. We will be staging some of the other booths as well, providing some seating as well as bar stools and tables and things. So there will be a huge assortment of furniture at the expo. Of course, cash and carry is a great thing, but we'd love you to come to our store. One in Orem, obviously, one in Lehigh.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right down the street here. which
Right
is
down the
awesome.
street,
Yeah, I'd love to
yeah.
come by. We'll have to come by sometime, and actually, we can be by that way soon. So
Let's do
now,
it.
if somebody wanted to reach you, how would they contact you? Do you have a website?
We do have a website, www.osmonddesigns.com. You can like us on Facebook, Instagram, all those good things. We do have website presence, so
Good for you. Well,
Yeah.
excited to see you out there at the home show.
thank you so much.
Thanks for coming.
This is the story of a lovely lady who was upset because her furnace was on the blink. She called Budget Plumbing and Rooter, and now she's comfy and warm. And this lady found that Budget can also handle plumbing and electrical problems quickly at a reasonable price. If you have a problem, call us.
And we're Gephardt approved.
PlumbingInUtah.com.
Darren, we're headed down to St. George, and it's one of my favorite places to go. Do you spend much time down there?
I've been down there quite a bit. Yep.
Yeah, so this one's listed at just under $2 million and a great example of one of our classic St. George properties.
So I've actually got a question here for you. I've noticed when I go to St. George that a lot of these homes have that flat roof, low profile, and I've wondered why they do that specifically in that area.
Why they do it is to kind of match the terrain. You'll notice on the exterior of the properties, they use lots of stone and wood and natural colors, like the red to kind of match the rocks and everything. And of course, as you look outside, you'll also notice that if you look off into the landscape, you won't see subdivisions of houses because all the houses fit into the landscape.
Oh, so that's why they do it.
And this one looks up Snow Canyon, so you've got the red rocks in the back, and you've got the black lava rocks, and throw a little green grass and some water, and you've got your own little piece of heaven.
Yeah, retreat, your own retreat.
Yeah,
Sure.
it's spectacular, and it almost looks like you're living out in this landscape all by yourself, even though this is, of course, this is the reserve. And of course, then you go inside, and they, of course, just deck these houses out with the most amazing. I love their lines and the way they do. Instead of just square corners, everything kind of wrapping and molding and coming together in big glass windows, which we really don't get up here in the northern part of the state. But down there, they can just have these, I mean, just a banking huge wall of windows to look out.
Especially with that kind of view, you'd want that.
Why would, if you had something like that in your backyard, I want to look at it all the time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And this is a great example of the way that they just kind of roll everything around and put some hard stone in there and some wood to soften it up and a little carpet. Just great work. And that's what you get when you're going down to St. George.
Home and Garden Show coming up, and we've got Brett with Warburton's. So you guys are going to be down there doing a big display, right?
We're going to be down there this year again. I believe it's our 5th year doing it. So it'll be on March 14th and 15th. We'll be down there.
Good stuff. So what do you do for Warburton's? And tell me a little bit of what does Warburton's do?
So what I do for Warburton's is I'm our patio cover specialist. So I go into people's homes and design and help homeowners redesign their backyard with the intent of creating a outdoor living space for them. And then Warburton's, we're an exterior specialist, so really anything that you can think of, from roofing to siding to soffit fascia gutter, crown molding, to patio covers, to stamped concrete, we pretty much do it all.
Even furniture, right?
Even furniture.
Outdoor furniture.
We have a huge patio furniture line.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys got just about everything.
We do. We do. That's
So you're going to be at the home show. What are they going to? What if people came down to the home show? What are they going to see from you guys?
So we're gonna show our residential products. You know, we'll show our different styles of siding that we offer, all different types of roofing that we offer. We'll be showing a full stucco patio cover, which is our #1 patio cover design for our consumers. So that will be on display. Yeah, that's what we'll be showing.
So why would they want to come and find you at the home show?
Everybody loves a deal. I'm in the same boat.
So you guys are giving good deals at the home show?
We do, yeah. We're a little bit different at a home show. We actually try and, in a way, partner up with our homeowners at the home show and give them a good price and deliver great customer service with the idea that they'll refer us to their friends. And that's, you know, if we can get our homeowners to refer us and we deliver a good product at a good price, then that's where our company grows and expands. So
basically,
yeah.
if you can get the ball rolling early in
Absolutely.
the spring and provide something new on somebody's house in a subdivision, then everybody's gonna.
Yes.
And so you'll cut your prices and actually be super aggressive at the home shows where you normally wouldn't be.
Yeah, I mean, we realize it's still very early in the year. A lot of people aren't outside yet thinking about all the things they want to do. But if we can incentivize them enough to pull the trigger and start working on their home, we'll take care of them on the price end of things for sure.
Right, and that's why the home show is so good, because everyone wants to get these things going early
Yes.
spring, right?
Yes, for sure.
All right. So if somebody couldn't make it to the home show, how would they contact you?
So we have lots of resources here at Warburton's. We've just a few months ago redesigned our entire website, which is fabulous. Anybody's looking for any type of design on their home, whatever it is, you can go on our website and just get gobs of details. Our galleries are huge. We probably show over 300-400 pictures of all of our different products on there. You actually can request an estimate on our website. I mean, it's just a great resource. And then we have our design center, which I can't stress enough to our homeowners. If people can't make it to the show, but you know, they're going to come down here anyway, we have a 10,000 square foot design center down in Linden where they can come in and get any idea that they want for their home.
And they can look at all the different products and see them all put together and say, I want that, and I want that, and I want that.
And they can design it. They actually can come in and actually design colors and styles and you name it, it's here.
Well, that's exciting. So the Home and Garden Show is coming up on March, 14th and 15th?
14th and 15th.
This coming weekend.
Yes.
And you're going to get down there. If you want free tickets, you can call your local real estate agent, or you can call me. You can go onto their website like we talked about. And thanks for coming. We're going to look forward to seeing you, buddy.
Excited to be down there.
Yeah, good stuff.
Thanks.
It used to be that credit was used primarily to assess risk, and lower credit scores paid higher rates and with less favorable terms. These days, credit is used in a myriad of ways. Consider employment. Some employers consider low scores to mean less discipline and potential future disloyalty. That's why credit education is more important today than ever before.
I'm here with Aaron and Jared with Fix of Utah. And if you've been watching our advertisements on TV, we're out doing before and after remodels on the show, which is super exciting stuff for real estate. It's some of my favorite, unlike the national shows. But the cool thing is we're doing it right here in our local market. We're using our local contractors and showcasing our local real estate. Because it's one thing if you have real estate that's getting, fixed up in Tennessee, but it's another thing if it's in South Jordan, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so I actually interviewed probably about 13 or 15 different general contractors, and I picked these guys specifically because they're the best of the best. Fix of Utah, and thanks for being on the show, guys.
It's good to be here, Jay.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about some of the, because you're already out there doing a bunch of remodels already, aren't you?
We are.
We've got some referrals through the show already, people that have called into the show or that we're working with. Also, a few of our customers, we've introduced them to the show, and they're super excited about the upgrades they can get.
So you've already got some upgrades coming for these guys?
We do. Jobs that we had lined up, people that wanted to do remodels, we talked to them about the show, and we've got some huge upgrades for them, and they're super excited about getting some extra stuff that they wouldn't have got without being involved in the show.
Yeah. And so how this works is, normally somebody goes to do a remodel, they go flip through the yellow pages and they pick out some contractor, whatever it is, and they show up. The benefit by doing it this direction, they call up the show, we get to work with the best contractors in the valley, and then on the upgrades, tell me about the upgrades and how that works, guys.
Well, Jared, we have some subcontractors that they want some recognition, and they realize that by giving an upgrade or some freebies or throwing in some stuff to the homeowner, they can get some recognition. And
kind of like a home show, essentially.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's on a remodel side.
Sure.
Yeah, a different way to market themselves. So we have subcontractors that are really excited, as well as us, the general contractor, being in there and getting exposure. So
And the manufacturers do too, don't they?
Oh,
The manufacturers want to ship because they want to show off. For example, say somebody's going to go down and buy windows. They're going to do the basic windows. Well, in the show, we can actually go in and showcase the fancy windows. They want them to actually put in the fancy ones, the ones you flip around, you clean from the inside, that sort of stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
And so that's what we're out doing, which is great. And then, of course, they get it shown their stuff on the real estate show, right?
Absolutely.
Works out win-win for everybody, right?
Yeah. Another example is someone might be getting want a new countertop, and they're going to get a tiled countertop. Yeah. We can go in and we have a subcontractor that's a granite supplier, so we can get some really nice granite at the same price they would have been paying for tile. Yeah. So that's just an example of what we do.
That's a great example, and that's why it's so unique, because you can't get this anywhere else, right?
Of course. From flooring all the way up to countertops, even cabinets are a huge remodel that people are doing right now currently. So.
Yeah, and this is the perfect time. It's spring, right? This is when everybody's starting on all the home shows and all this kind of stuff, and heck, this is going to be great for the
There's advantages for everyone. For us, it's great because we get to do big remodels. For the homeowner, it's excellent. They get upgrades and they get their job done by a great contractor that really cares about their home.
And you get to show off your skills and how good you guys really are. Huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay, so now this also works if somebody had some sort of flood issue or something, right?
Yeah, we actually had a customer of ours that had water damage. We took care of all their water damage and the mitigation part of it. And coming in as doing a rebuild or they put it back together, they were on the fence about having to do a remodel earlier until they had water damage to their home. And then they decided, with being on the show, that it would be a perfect time for them to actually do the remodel right now. And with all the upgrades and different things we can do with them on the show, they were ecstatic. They were excited about doing it. And
yeah, they had drywall torn out already. They needed to replace flooring. So they figured, well, while it's torn out, let's do some more remodel. Let's get our upstairs done. So that's what they're doing.
All right, guys. So if anyone's out there thinking about doing a remodel, how would they contact you?
Well, there are a couple of different ways. Our phone number is 801-930-9750. Our website is fixofutah.com. And of course, they can get a hold of us through the show, Real Estate Essentials.
And you go to realestateessentials.utah.com. It's actually reeutah.com. That's the website.
Excellent.
Yeah, thanks, guys. I'm super excited. This is going to be good for everybody.
We are too.
We are too, Jay.
Thanks so much. This season, we're going to be doing more incredible before and after remodels. If you have a project, let's get my dream team together and feature it on the program. Be sure to tune into Real Estate Essentials every Sunday afternoon at 12:30, only on ABC4 Utah. I've been putting together a dream team, if you've been paying attention to the show, and I'm super excited because we're right in early spring, and this is where things start to heat up on the landscaping side. And I've picked out the best of the best with Zach with the Husky Landscaping. We actually worked a little bit together last year, and as we went to find the person that we needed, because landscaping is huge. I mean, this is big stuff in Utah, anywhere really, but I love landscaping personally. And so we got the best of the best. I'm super excited to have you involved. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Glad to be here.
How's business?
It's going good. We're picking up really fast now. It's hard to say with when people are going to start calling. It's usually based on the weather. When it gets warm, phones ring off the hook.
And that's what we're seeing right now. It feels like almost spring already.
Yeah, we've got an early spring this year, and it's good for us. So we're starting to book up and getting jobs lined up. So
yeah, and that's really exciting. Well, it's kind of, this is the year of the builder. And so we're going to see this for the next couple of years, which means there's going to be a lot of demand on landscaping. A lot of new homes being built because there's a lot of demand in the market. And so it's going to be busy times for you guys.
yeah, and we've seen that also. We've seen an influx in our calls and an influx of people adding extra things to their landscape that they wouldn't have normally done 3 or 4 years ago. They're putting in a water feature, or they're doing a patio or a pergola or some more concrete that they wouldn't have added into the addition to their landscape.
And so what's important about this is if you're thinking about doing a landscape job, whether it's a new one or working on your old one, the cool thing about Zach is by working with Zach, by doing it on the show, we show off the manufacturer's products, and so he gets free upgrades on stuff. So you get nicer sprinkler heads, you get nicer pergola, whatever it is, right?
Correct.
Yeah, which is awesome. Not only do you get to work with the best contractor in the valley, because I love Zach and the work he does, but you also get free manufacturer upgrades, and they're even going to show the landscape job on the show.
Yeah, correct. We can give, for example, like a sprinkler head. The average normal sprinkler head, we can get an upgrade of that, and our suppliers come back to us and say, how did you like that? You're the professional, and we can tell them this works great, or hey, it's not so great.
Yeah, really cool stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And so many people are going to be doing remodel. Why not? This is just a great opportunity.
Yeah, to add it to the show and get featured on there, and what better way to get your kind of brag about your own project is get it on the show.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Zach, if somebody wanted to contact you directly and they wanted to think about doing some landscape, how would they call you?
They can call us at 801-712-2575, or they can also get us through our contact page on our website at huskieslandscaping.com.
Good job, buddy. I'm excited to have you. I'm super excited what you're going to be working on this year, and I want to get these started like early in the spring because I want to be able to, middle of the summer, we just be showing these beautiful projects.
Let's get it going.
I'm excited. Thanks for tuning into this week's show. I hope to see you at the Utah Valley Home Show coming up this next weekend. Now remember, real estate's all about local knowledge and timing, and that's what you get here on Real Estate Essentials.